Hi everyone. So today I just wanted to talk about like we have a few of our applications require Argo workflows. So these Argo workflows are it comes under a project called Argo prog on GitHub. So we need to deploy that first to use this Argo workflows for our applications. So one such application is Amon API. Amon does inspection. You can run inspections on different performance inspections on different scripts. So for this application, we wanted this application to be running in any of the systems. One such system was Power PC, IBM Power PC, which runs on a PP64LE architecture. So what the difficulty we faced over there was to first have this Argo project deployed. Uh, as Argo provides only the CLI tool for the PowerPC architecture, they don't provide the other additional requirements like Argo executor or Argo workflow controller for these architectures. So we were struggling to deploy Argos and work through our application. So what we did is we went through and we tried to build it out ourselves. I just wanted to show what process can be used for this if in future if we want to do it again for something else. Let me share my screen. I can just show you what. Um, I hope you guys can see at least the GitHub repository right now. I'll take it as a yes. This is a forked Argo this is a forked application from the Argo project Argo application. So let me first show you what all things we can get from Argo itself. So whenever they release a project, they release some artifacts. One such active assets artifacts are Argo CLI scripts. So all these executables are only for the Argo CLI. They don't contain any Argo executor or Argo workflow controller. So to get that, we need to build them ourselves. So what they do is they provide you a Docker file to which you can build the different architecture. But if you keep looking through them or read through them, the architecture which they support is AMD and ARM64. They haven't included any other scripts to accommodate the PowerPC. So, and also this uses a multi-stage Docker build. How should I put it? Architecture. What does a multi-stage Dockerfile architecture is? Like you can have multiple for statements, and you can each image. So suppose this image is built, this image information can be used inside this image by doing a for copy from. Sort of this, but this doesn't work in Kubernetes 1.11 below. So the cluster which we are using is a PowerPC cluster which is still on 3.11. So which is using Kubernetes 1.11. So this Docker file cannot be used. So what we did was we copied that and we tried to aggregate different Docker files for different purposes. So here what we did is we are providing our Argo version which can be used to build. So for us, right now we want 2.8, but Argo is already on 2.9.3. So we just want to be at 2.1.8 because we have already tried and tested this on our different clusters. We gave that ability or the option to do that. And if you keep, so it's basically when you're writing such Docker file, you just need to keep going back and forth to check how the actual application was, actual Docker file the application was built. So this requires a Go to be installed. Without Go, that Argo CLI wouldn't work. So you have to make sure that you install the Go for PowerPC. Similarly, whatever you are installing, any package or any application, we need to just make sure that it's power for Power PC. So this is something which like I struggled in myself, like when I was trying to build this. I just got to know. I just realized, okay, this for each step, why isn't it running? So like if Go isn't from Power PC, you wouldn't realize until unless you're in the last step of creating that creating that application for Argo CLI. So until unless you come to this point, you wouldn't even see the issue. Uh, some other issues which I feared was faced was for building. The node packages. Like for yarn to work, you need the node packages, and that's those things you wouldn't get to know because what's happening is they use a Docker file and a make file. Some things are used directly being installed via the make file, and we can't have that. So we tried to segregate the Docker file for the Argo CLI, Argo executor, and for the Argo workflow controller. And this is what we use. And let me take you to the cluster to show like we built this from the scratch. So the Argo executor uses the Docker file. I don't know if you can see. So this is what happens. It pulls everything and it builds. And if you execute the same Docker file provided by the Argo community, it wouldn't work because the architecture doesn't match. So some changes will I also tried to ask them about that. I haven't gotten a response properly, but I'm sure this could be helpful for others in future. Just another thing is the makefile. A few other things are to be updated here as well because well, while you're building Argo application, you need to use um, you're basically building it because it's a Go application. You're building it with this package. And that's what you also need to. So you're using the makefile to do a Go build of that sort of package. So you just need to make sure that you include all these information, like which architecture you're using. Yeah, that's what I had. Thanks. I just wanted to share my experience so that if anyone else is building something in future for something else, they can relate something else. Thank you so much.